Right, ladies and gents, if you needed any more evidence that Hollywood actors are so bloody wet wipe-ish, here's your evidence. Here it is. Rings of Power star Ishmael Cruz Cordova. Can he really be called a star of the Rings of Power when it bombed? I don't know. Anyway, Amazon hired an on-set therapist to do a racist backlash because they were front-loading everyone that, oh, guys, you're going to have to deal with this. You know it. I mean, it's just absurd. It's absolutely absurd. Especially when the Galadriel actress has now come out and basically said, yeah, no, I understand why people are annoyed. It's like, what? Come on, man. Read the room. It's got nothing to do with the racism. Saying Tolkien didn't establish elves, you know, well, saying that Tolkien did establish elves with specific races in mind because it was a certain time, that's not racism at all. At all. Lord of the Rings was designed to be a modern European folklore tale. Right? That's what it was supposed to be. Oh, absolutely absurd. Anyway, this is just hilarious. And I'm a few days old on this. I've been super, super busy, so I do apologise. But let's get to this, because this is funny. So, the Lord of the Rings of Power star Ishmael Cruz Cordova is opening up about the cast and crew's mental health while shooting the Amazon Prime Video series. I could not give a toss. During an appearance on this week's Just for Variety podcast, the actor tells me that an on-set therapist was on hand to offer help after the show received racist backlash against its inclusive and diverse casting. You need support when this happens, because the voices are so loud and they're coming at you from so many places. Mate, I don't need support. I get death threats. I get quite a lot of crap hurled my way. I don't need support. Why do you need support for, you mollycoddled fuck? What are you doing? Come on, cotton wool generation. Honestly. Absolutely absurd. So Cordova, who was shooting season 2 in the UK when we spoke, says the therapist's presence alone was beneficial. Oh, just having them there. God, this is how pathetic these people are. Oh, apparently we're going to a Nike advert. Thanks very much, Nike. Do appreciate that. Messing up my video. Shitty Nike. Anyway. I loved seeing her there, even if we didn't speak. I knew there was someone there seeing me completely. It wasn't just an actor. What are you on about? What is this crap? I loved seeing... He's talking about a therapist. I loved seeing her there, even if we didn't speak. I knew there was someone there seeing me completely. It wasn't just an actor. What absolute lunacy. The therapist was brought on board when production resumed shooting after pausing during the pandemic. Cordova's character, Arondir, is the first person of colour to play an elf on screen in the Lord of the Rings universe. It hurt, Cordova says of the backlash. It had a psychological and mental health impact. What? Just brush it off, mate. It's real. Like, no one's going to come and hurt you. You're an actor. You've got security. What are you doing? Someone going, hey, elves weren't supposed to be black. That shouldn't hurt you. That's something that I'm very, very open about so that people understand that what they do and say online really hurts people, really has an impact on us. Well, actually, it doesn't really hurt you. Words, it's not... Whatever happened, ladies and gents, the sticks and stones may break my bones. But, names or whatever it was can never hurt me. I can't remember what the saying was. It hasn't been used for so long, I've even forgotten what the saying is. God. It wasn't just attacks on social media. My phone got hacked. Bollocks did it. I had bank account attempts of being hacked. Bollocks did it. That's probably because you flew. That's probably because you're in New Zealand. I'm flying backwards and forwards, different locations. My PayPal got hacked. Oh, yeah, of course it did. My friends got messages. How? Who are your friends? I got death threats. Yes, don't we all online? I got things mailed to me. How does anyone know where you live? People found out my address. It was a lot of that. But he says with a big smile, we're still here. So where was that attitude when you were crying into your pantyhose? Looking at this therapist. She could see me completely. Oh, fucking honestly. What a bunch of absolute peens. Cordova has also been open about how badly he wanted to be on the show. So much so that when he wasn't originally cast, he convinced producers to reconsider. I grew up with that rejection all around me. And that's something that's driven me, he explains. I was not going to take a no for an answer because I knew what this role would entail. I knew what it would do in the scope of fantasy. So you pushed for it because you knew it would piss people off? Is that what you're saying? Because that's dumb. So, yeah, you knew that it would piss people off, right? You pushed for it even though people said no. And then you're crying that you got what you wanted. You're a dipshit. Like an actual dipshit. I knew what I wanted to be a part of something historic. Especially with the elves. The elves have been historically portrayed as white and Aryan. I wanted to be an elf. I was a mountain boy who grew up in Puerto Rico. I was in love with nature. And I knew it would change things. You're a massive penis. You are a gigantic penis. You pushed... You literally didn't get cast. You wouldn't take no for an answer. You pushed for it. You knew that it was going to be historic. You knew that people wouldn't like it. You got what you got what you asked for, and then you're crying about it. You're a knob. God, people are idiots. Apparently he was in the running to play Adam Warlock as well. And the thing is, this guy's not actually a bad actor. But what an absolute bunch of shite this guy is saying. Like, honestly. But the rejection inspires him. I always think that I haven't gotten these roles because they're keeping me open for the one that I want to do. You literally just said you wanted to do those other things. You're an idiot. These people are so dumb. Oh, God, honestly. God, stop platforming these absolute dipshits. They're so monumentally stupid. Anyway, I thought you'd find this funny, because I did. Nice chilled Saturday video. And we could all chuckle at some pleb. Oh, she was on set, and it was just so nice. We didn't even speak. But it was so nice to see her there, because she could see me completely. Even though I pushed for this, and blah, blah, blah. Shut up. You peen.